Hello everybody, this is Boon Hui here from HarmonicForex. I would like to welcome everyone to our video. So the main purpose of this video is to show you the basic functions of the MT4. MT4 is actually a MetaTrader 4. This is our charting software that we usually use for our class. So once you have downloaded the MT4, it will the default look will probably look like this right now on your screen. So let me just go through with you the simple functions that you have on this platform. So the first thing, let's look at this window. The middle window is your charts. The moment you get connected, you should see your charts moving, or rather the numbers blinking. So this is only when the market is open. If you downloaded your MT4 platform on a weekend, and when you boot it up, it will probably, all the numbers will be stagnant. That means the market is not moving because the market is closed on weekends. But now is a weekday. You see the numbers are moving on the left hand side. This is your market watch window. You see the markets are flickering and the numbers are all moving, so I am well connected to the market. And if you see the bottom right corner, where is the connection, it shows you the connection status. The bars are green and blue. It shows that I am connected also. So once you see the numbers blinking, the bars are green and blue, it shows that your platform is working well. All right. So a quick introduction, the middle part is actually your charts. Okay, on the left hand side will be your market watch. These are actually the list of all the pairs that you can take. All right, so the first thing you do, go to the market watch, go to right click and click show all. I'll do that again. Right click on anywhere on this window, just click show all. What it does is it will list out every single pair that your broker offers you. So when you first time booting up, it will probably show you only a certain limited number of pairs, the default pairs. So there it will not show you everything. So what you do is right click, show all, and you will have every single pair that your broker offers you. All right, so this is your market watch. The middle part is your charts, and the bottom window is called your terminal window. Here it actually shows your trade and your account history, the history of all your trades. We'll get back to this later. All right, so one of the other things I want to show you also are the toolbars. Let me just move just to show you the different toolbars that you have. Hang on. You see, I can move up all these different toolbars. All right, this is how it is. First is your standard toolbar. Let me put it right back. The standard toolbar, you have all your buttons here. If you want to change any of the buttons, what you do is just go to the standard toolbar, right click, customize. When you click customize, you have all, on your left hand side, you have all the available buttons, and on your right window are all the buttons that you have selected. So example, if you want to print the charts, you can just click on the print button, click insert, and the button will be on the right hand side. And once you close it, you will see the extra button in there. So this one will allow you to print your screen. Okay, so line studies is your other toolbar, and in the line studies, again, if you right click on it, you will see all kinds of functions that you can add onto your charts. So for us at HarmonicForex, we usually use the standard stuff. the vertical line, horizontal line, trend line. Make sure all of these are on the right hand side of your toolbar, of the window. And for us in HarmonicForex, we use a lot of Fibonacci tools, so we have also added in on this side. We use triangles, rectangles, so just insert them and make sure it's on your selected list on the right hand side. The third one is your time frame. The time frame actually shows you your charts. Here I've selected everything, so I can see a 1 minute chart, a 5 minute chart, up to a 1 hour chart, and of course scroll down right to the bottom, you have a monthly chart also. So that is your time frame toolbar. Last but not least is your charts. Your charts toolbar, again, customize, right click and customize. You can add or remove the buttons that you want to use. All right, so this is just the toolbars up here is just to make it easier for you in order to select your items that you want. All right, so this is the market watch, the charting window, and of course your terminal window. Okay, what I would personally do is I would like to see more of the charts. So what I'll do is I remove my terminal window. This is the button to add back your terminal window. So you can see on and off. You can actually toggle it on and off. Another one is your market watch. You can toggle it on and off also. So what I usually do is I will just maximize the charts, and these are the available charts that you have. So I can see more charts and it makes my analysis easier. So the default chart that you have, right, is it looks something like this. So I want to show you how to add a new chart. Let's say I want Aussie yen. If you look on the market watch, you see Aussie yen. What you can do is right click, add to chart window. It opens up a new chart window. Let's close off this market watch. You look, now I have Aussie yen in my list down here, and this is the chart of the Aussie yen. So now I can start to analyze the Aussie yen. Alright, so what other one thing I want to show you is also you can customize the look and feel of your charts. Here you have a black background with green bars with all the grid lines added on. So it is all up to your preference. So what I like is I prefer a white background. So what do? I go anywhere on the chart, right click, go down to your properties. In your properties, you see my background is default as black, so maybe your preference is like mine. You can change it to white background. So of course your foreground has to be black. The grid line, you can switch off the grid line. Okay, let's leave it there first. Okay, bar up, for me I prefer blue color. Bar down, I prefer red color. Of course you can choose your own color. So bull candle blue, red candle, bear candle red. So this is what it will look like. All right, this button here, you can zoom in, and of course you can zoom out. For us, during our class, we would usually use candlesticks. So this is what our charts will naturally look like. And you see the grid lines behind. Again, you can go over the properties. You can switch off the grid lines and turn it to none. So this is actually my preferred look and feel of the chart. A clean background with just the candles, and I can start analyzing the charts, right? So just another step forward. Let's move on to the toolbars, the functions that you can use. Horizontal line. Let's click on the horizontal line, and you can add it onto your charts. In order to do anything to the horizontal line, you need to double click it. Double click it is to select the horizontal line. Once you have selected it, you can see that there's a small little square at the sides of each line. Alright, so that means you have selected it. Once you selected it, what you can do is you can move it up and down. You can just click delete and it will just disappear, right? Alright, let's bring it back. So another way, again, I'll show you. Double click to select, and you can move your line. And once you don't to unselect, just double click it away. Okay, let me show you what you can do after you select. After you select, right click, you can go to the horizontal line properties, go to the three what do you call tabs that you have. You can of course change the color of your line, change the look of the line. It can be a solid line, it can be a dotted line, it can be a dashed line, and of course the weightage of the line. The thicker, you may prefer it to be thicker or thinner, so I'll just leave it as black dash line and a thin line. So this is what I usually use for my horizontal line. Okay, next one, it's a vertical line. A vertical line, obviously once you click on it, it will give you a vertical line. How we usually use this vertical line is actually just to mark out the day, date and time of that candle, and that's how I usually just use a vertical line. All right, again, double click to select. You will see that small little square box at the end, and then you can move your line. Once you have moved your line, unclick it. All right, the third item I want to show you is a trend line. How to draw a trend line. Click on a trend line on your chart. You can just click, hold on to the button and drag. Once you let go, your trend line is there. Again, to move it around, you need to select it. Okay, once you see you select it, you have the squares, the small little squares there. If you hold on to one side of the line, you can move one side. You hold on to the other side, it will move the other side. And if you if you click on the middle square box, it moves the whole line entirely. So for this example, I want to click a trend line, and I want to draw this kind of trend line. And once this is done in place, what I usually do is I'll just unselect it, and it is permanently there. All right. So the things that we use in our class, of course, we have a text. I can just put a text, and let's say horizontal, oh my goodness, my spelling, horizontal resistance, right? Again, double click, you see that small little square box, and you can move your text anywhere. Horizontal resistance. This is my resistance line. And what we usually use is triangles. We can just click on 1, 2, 3, click on the 3 points, you will get your triangle. Double click it, select, again the small little square box will come out. You can move the whole triangle, you can move each end of the triangle, and of course you right click, triangle property, you can change your color of the triangles. Alright, so this is how we add on our triangle. Similarly, rectangle, this will be a place where you can mark out your resistance zone. Double click, you will get your small little square box again. Right click, you can go to your rectangle property. Again, you can change color. You can change to any color you want. Dark color, this will be your resistance zone, for example. Alright, so these are the usual function, the tools that we use. Okay, let's go to the third tool, the third type of tool, which is your time frame. Here, if you can see, I'm on H1. That means I am on an hourly chart. An hourly chart means every single bar here, every single candle here takes 1 hour to form. So if I switch it to H4, 4-hour chart, that means every single candle here takes 4 hours to form. Right? Once the 4 hours is up, what happens is it will just start off a new candle right beside it. And of course, if I go down to the 1 minute chart, what it means is this candle will take 1 minute to form, and probably in the next minute you'll see a new candle is being formed over here, and let's just leave it for a while. Okay, so here is your time frames. You can switch the different time frame charts that you want. Okay, and here, this is what we do. This is what we usually use, a candlestick. So what we use is the candlestick chart. You can switch it to your bar chart. Like if you can see, the next candle has already formed because the 1 minute is up and we are in the next 1 minute. Right? So here is your line charts, bar charts, and your candlestick charts. This is what we usually use, candlesticks. I prefer the candlestick chart because it's more visual. Red tells you that's down, blue tells you that's up, so it's easily identifiable. So this is the candlesticks. Of course, if you zoom in and zoom out, it's very intuitive. You zoom out, you get to see more candles, and it's all squished together. And if you zoom in, you get to see bigger, fatter candles, right? And usually, this is my preferred view. Okay, this particular button on MT4, if you click it on, it will always bring you to the latest time frame, latest bar. Let's see if I scroll backwards and I have this button on, you see automatically it switches to the latest, to the most recent bar. Let me scroll back again and you wait for a while more. It will automatically bring you back to the most recent bar. So in order to evaluate past candles, so I will just switch it off. So this is a button to just shift your bar slightly to the left hand side. So it's just preference. All right, so this is what I usually do. And let's say you go on an hourly chart and I move to evaluate some of the bars last week, and now I want to move back to the latest, the most recent bar that's happening right now. What I'll do is I'll just go to this button and I'll just double click it and I'll be right back to where I am, the current price right now. Okay, let me just show you about some stuff about the templates. Let me get rid of all these lines first. Double click, select it, delete. double click, select it and delete. Okay, once you have set up your preferred template, what you can do is right click, go to templates and save this template. You can click save this template and you can call it my template, and it will be saved onto your laptop. So for example, you go to a default chart, right? What you want to do is you want to call up all your saved template. Again, go to anywhere on the chart, right click, go to template, load template. The template where we just saved is called my template, and you can click open and it will have the same look and feel as what you just did, what you have saved just now. Okay, let me show you again. And let's create a new chart. Market watch. Let's say I want pound franc. The pound franc, what I do is right click, create a chart window. It loads a brand new chart, right? Right click, template. You can either load the template and call out the name, or just now we have already, you see that we have already named it my template, and you can just go to template, click on the template that you want to load, and voila, you get the new charts with the template, loading the template that you prefer. All right, so this is what these are the basic functions in MT4. So this is all I have right now. Probably look out for my next video. I'll show you how to save our HarmonicForex templates onto your charts. So okay, thank you for watching. This should be a quick guide to how to use the basic functions of MT4. All right, okay, thanks everybody. I'll see you again.